Okay, today welcome to my channel. Actually, I was a little bit sick. I cannot speak properly, but I'm trying my best to continue my speaking. So let's start it. In this part, today I'm just cover cue card only. So I'm just collected lots of cue card. So I think my computer have storage full, so that there have some little much problem, but it's okay. I can be discuss about this source. So yeah, let's start it to discuss QCAT questions. Here the lots of QCAT question. We see that is around 123 QCAT. So actually there have a lots of QCAT, but I and also include answer. There have a lots of answer included. So I'm just trying to find out the all questions properly and try to speak about these questions. Okay. Sorry again because I'm little bit sick, so sometimes my sound is not be loud, but I'm trying my best to speak properly. So here are the questions. The first question what I look the first question I saw I see on my computer that the question is about energetic person that you know is relate the personal person based question. So energetic person that you know, I have a lot of energetic person people, but the person who I find the most energetic is none other than my mother. None other than my mother. There are many reasons why I find her to be very energetic. Firstly, she does so many things. She does so many things in a single day. If I did them all, it would take me at least 2-3 days. Firstly, she get up at 5 a.m. Okay, here you see that all the answer is a present tense. Firstly, she get up at 5 a.m. and then take the dogs out for the walk. I'm not gonna to interest on this sentence. I think I need to modify and I can be rectify the sentence as my story. So after that I can use after that is can be used after that I can be use this one. So where my pencil I cannot find where it is. So is it I cannot get my pencil where the pencil is. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's some a little bit problem. Okay, it's okay. uh, After that she none other than my mother. There are the face and firstly the other face. After that she prepare breakfast. She prepare breakfast for the whole family, and then she get ready and goes to work. She is genetic, so her job is also very stateful. She came back home at around 7 7 p.m. Then she prepare dinner. She does a lot of others household close to sorry again because it's some distract me, and my dad coming in my room. So it's okay, and I'm going to discuss about this topic. I do not know when she does them, and many time I take them for granted. But if she is not home for even one day, is again remind me of all those chores she does. Sometimes she even need to go to hospital at night because of emergency. Secondly, she somehow find time for all her hobbies in spite of being so busy. She does knitting, crocheting, is this extra extra. So every year she makes 4 or 5 sweater. Our whole home is decorated with her handmade artwork. Thirdly, I find her so energetic because I have never seen her resting or wasting time during the day. She is always doing something. She is always doing something. Even when she is watching TV, she is knitting side by side. If she is on the phone, she is cooking or folding clothes side by side. After coming back home from school, after coming back home from school, I just feel like sitting and doing nothing for a while. I do not know if she feel the same, but I have never seen her taking a break. I have never seen her taking a break. It's like the word ideal does not exist in her dictionary. Each day I inspire to be like her, but I do not think I can come even remotely close to her. I can just admire her. Admire is like a you just going to be appreciate someone, admire her and feel proud that she's my man. So here some question. Do you think machine could replace human work in the future? Yes, in certain job, machine will mostly likely replace human workers. However, there will always be certain job where the human element would remain essential. One example I can think of is of healthcare. I do not think doctor or nurse can ever be replaced by machine. Can physical worker receive higher salary in the future? Yes, I think there would. It's all about demand and supply. The demand for physical worker is increasing, while the number of people learning vocational skill like carpentry, plumbing, and measuring are decreased. So they would definitely receive higher salary in the future. What the difference between the payment for physical work and that for mental work? In case of physical work, the payment is generally based on number of hour work or the amount of output, while in case of mental work it is about the impact. Generally physical work is under value, while mental work is value more because it generally require advanced knowledge and training. What kind of job need a lot of physical work? I think many activities require physical work. Many activities can physical, like I like construction, gardening, plumbing, electrical work, agriculture, and so on. However, in some of these areas, the physical work is decreasing because of automation. Okay, the next question is about, I'm going to read down the other question. Describe a job that is useful to the society. So my plan is, I first of all I read the 10 question, then another 10 question I will answer. Describe a job that is useful to the society. I think all jobs are useful to the society in their own way. However, if I would have to pick one job that is very important for the society, I would say teaching. Youth and children are the future of the country, and I think teachers have the largest influence on them. Second only to parents and families. Children are like a wet clay, and teacher help shape them in responsible and productive members of the society. In many cases, the children futures career depend upon the teachers children are much more likely to choose career in field where they had excellent teacher during childhood. If teachers are able to engage and create interest for the subject, students are likely to continue study them in the future. Moreover, a teacher also impart a moral value and ethic to children. They help them differentiate between right and wrong. Teacher teach them many important qualities like discipline, punctuality, and responsibility. Teacher play the role of friends. If teachers are friendly, children share them. Teacher advice and guidance help children navigate the challenge of childhood. They are an emotional support for children. For all these reasons, I think the role of teacher is very challenging. The role of teacher is very challenging. It requires a lot of patience and responsibility. In addition, dealing with today's children can be very exerting, so they need to be mentally strong. However, it is also one of the most rewarding profession as it has ability to shape people's career. Do you think do you think school should provide career advice to students? Yes, definitely. Firstly, I think children lack of knowledge about different career option they can pursue. Also, children are not mature enough to clearly make decision about their future life without guardians. So there should definitely be career advice. Who should receive a higher salary, young people or older people? I do not think it should depend upon age, but rather their contribution and output. If it's a physical work, in most cases young people would be able to contribute more, so they should be paid higher. But in job where experience might be the key, I think older people would have a bigger impact and they should be paid higher. Do you think doctors should be well paid? Of course, I think it's one of the most mentally challenging and stressful job in the world. Even a small mistake can result in people losing their lives. Doctors also need to put their lives at risk, as in case of COVID pandemic. Finally, there is already a sharp shortage of healthcare profession around the world, so paying them well would be first step to address their shortage. What kind of job deserves a high salary? I think it depends upon how physically and mentally challenged the job is. As the difficulty increases, the number of people who can do the job decrease, and those the pay should increase. What kind of job receive a low income? I think generally physical work receive low income, as it considered that they are easier to replace because of available of unskilled labor. As the specialization of job increase, the pay also increase. For example, in vocational job also, painter are paid less than carpenter, as the job of carpenter is more. Okay, what kind of job are well paid in your country? I think it's most mentally challenging job that are paid well, like engineer, doctors and lawyer. Also job in the entertainment industry like actors are also paid well. Moreover, today YouTube artists and social media influence are on the biggest earner. Describe a place you have been to and would like to recommend other to live there. Recommend others to live there, not your hometown. India is diverse country. There are many beautiful city in India. Some are beautiful because of their historical building, whereas others are beautiful because of their modern architecture. Some cities are beautiful because they are the mountain belly, where some are beautiful because of the beautiful and warm smile of people. Here I would like to talk about Chandigarh, which is also known as the city beautiful. Chandigarh. It was designed by the French architecture. This name. It was I study a lot Chandigarh because it was the first planned city of India after independence. I have visited it many times as my grandfather lives there. I normally visit it with my whole family, my parents and my sister. We go there at least one a month. Spend some with my grandfather. Chandigarh is one of the cleanest city in India. It is a union territory and is also capital of two states, Punjab and Haryana. There are a lot of tourist attractive in the city as well. The rock garden in Chandina is a masterpiece made out of waste material. Shukna Lake is the biggest man-made lake. It is a beautiful place of people to enjoy with their family. The Sector 17 market is a super paradise. The city also has a lot of entertainment places like shopping mall, multiplex and club. The city has 15 sectors. Each sector has residential and commercial zone. The road and design are oriented in such a way that for most of the time of the day they are under shade. There are huge parking area in the commercial zone so that parking problem do not create havoc on the main road. I feel Chandigarh is the best city to live in India because the quality of life is very good here. Unlike other cities, people do not have to deal with problems such as pollution, traffic jam, and unhygienic life living condition. Moreover, people in this city also have access to some of the best healthcare and education facility in the country. Finally, I believe that greatness of a city depend on its people. Chandigarh is among the city with the highest literacy level. The people in Chandigarh are warm, friendly, and ready to help each other in different time. The city has a lot to offer to people from all walks of life. Why do many people choose to move to big city? I would say there are two main reasons. Firstly, it is easy to find higher paying job in big city. Secondly, big city also offer access to better healthcare, education and entertainment facility as compared to the town and village. What facility make a city livable? I think there are many factors, but if I had to name a few, I would say affordable housing, good transportation and road infrastructure, quality healthcare and educational facility, and well-paid employment opportunity. Apart from that, I would say clean environment. Apart from that, I would say clean environment and access to park and recreational area is also very important. Recreational area is also very important. What are the benefit of living close to one workplace? The biggest advantages of living close to the workplace is the reduced time and expenditure on commuting. People get to spend more quality time with their family members and avoid the stress of being stuck in long traffic jam. It is also good for the environment as people can walk or cycle to their workplace instead of community by cars. What kinds of place do people in your country prefer to live in? I think people prefer to live in place which have easy access to all modern amenities. In modern world, people prefer living in place close to good school, hospital and shopping area. Moreover, they also prefer living as close to their workplace as possible, so they have to spend less time on commuting. Finally, people prefer quiet area away from main highway and road. What should people prefer before they move to different city? I think they should first research the area that would be the most suitable to live in. They should also try to learn about the city culture, social custom and um, climate, so it easier for them to adjust. Finally, they should make a list of things or service they would immediately need after moving, like an internet connection and place an order for them. Why do people move from one place to another place? There are many reasons why people move from one place to another, but employment and education opportunity are the two biggest reasons. In India, one the major reason is married girls generally move to husband household after marriage. Describe a time that sometimes challenge your life in good way. Describe a time that something changed your life. Something changed your life in good way. Change the law of nature. Knowledging or unknowledging many things bring a change in our life. Here I would like to talk about a time when my life changed for better. It was about 2 years ago. My cousin Jessica visited us from Canada. She had gone to Canada for her higher education. Jessica I know was a size Jocelyn I know size XL, but Jessica in front of me about after 2 years was size to she was unrecognizable. She was also a lot more but those 2 days with her changed me a lot. Even I was on borderline upset side, but nothing had worked for me till that time for losing weight. I asked Jessica about her journey from extra big to extra small. She told me that it had not easy for her, but she had made up her mind to lose weight gradually and in a sustainable way. She made it point to work to her clothes, which was just a mile. All her friends took the bus. But she worked. Surprising, she reached the college in almost the same time. They had to wait 5 or 10 minutes for the bus, but she reached the college in 14 minutes with her brickwork. In the evening, she would again go to the library of the college, so those 4 miles every day helped her. Another thing she did was add a lot of food to her diet. She stopped sugar altogether. Just these two things, and in 2 years she was a new person. Since then I have started working whenever and wherever possible. My teas are without sugar, and when I am hungry between meal I go for food. It has not only improved my looks, but I also feel healthier and more confident. All my clothes look good on me, and I do not feel conscious of my body anymore. What are the disadvantages when people keep making change? I think there are many disadvantages of making change frequently. Firstly is disturb the regular routine, and this can be extremely stressful. Secondly, it can lead to more mistake when people need to learn new routine. They are more likely to commit errors. Finally, change take time to adapt, and this can slow down productivity. When thinking like getting married or having home happen, what kind of things would you consider? I think there are so many things to consider. I think first would be financial aspect. Both marriage and moving home means added expenses. Secondly, one needs to consider the new responsibility. Getting married or moving might change our responsibility. For example, normally when living with parents, a person does not need to cook, but they might need to cook when moving to a new place, or after getting married. Who can adapt better to change, children or adult? I think it's easier for children. I think children are quite to adapt because they learn new things faster. As people grow old, the mind deteriorate, and it is hard to adapt and make change. In most case, older people. Okay, hold on. দিছি ধর না, তুই দে। কিরে, কি অবস্থা? আমি পড়তে চাই আর কি, মোবাইল দিয়ে বসে থাকি তো। হ্যাঁ, 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 ওই ছবি দিব। হ্যাঁ, মনে হয়। কে? ও, পাসপোর্ট সাইজ ছবি লাগবে। বুঝছি। কত ইউরো দিছো? কত ইউরো দিলি? 200 দিছো, ভালো হইছে। এখন কি আফসোস লাগতেছে, কষ্ট লাগতেছে? কষ্ট লাগে তোর তো আবার এইটা নিয়ে তুই 3-4 দিন ধরে মনে কর কষ্টের ভিতরে আসো। আচ্ছা, সফট কপি দিতে হবে না? আচ্ছা, তাহলে সফট কালকের ভিতরে দেবো। কালকে তো আমি চাষারা যাবো, আর বৃষ্টি বস্তায় আমি তোরে রাইতের ভিতরে আমি তোরে দিই মনে। তুই লাইনে থাকস বা নাই থাকস লাইনে। কেমন দেখতে? আজকে যাস নাই কাজে? এসওপি দিছিলি? ছবি আছে আমাদের দুনিয়ার ছবি এ ছবি লয়ে যাস না কে দুনিয়ার ছবি দুনিয়ার ছবি তো অন তোর দুনিয়ার ছবি আছে বুঝছো তুই এদি লয়ে যাস না মনে না মারিয়া ছবি পাইছি কিন্তু কার্ডটা তো পেলাম না ছবি পাইছি হ্যাঁ দুনিয়ার ছবি তোরে দেই দেখ তুই ভিডিও কল ফাইল তো থাকে কিন্তু ওই কার্ডটা কই তুই কারে দিছ ওই কার্ডটা কই ছবি তো আছে কার্ডটা কই ইসলাম ভাইয়ের তো ইয়ে ছবি ইসলাম ভাইয়ের ছবি লাগবো স্পন্সর তুমি নিজে স্পন্সর হয়ে গেলে এখন তোর ফাইলটা কি নিয়ে গেছো তুই আল্লাহ জানে আমি কভারটা তো নাই তোর অস্তিত্ব কি আর আছে তোর অস্তিত্ব নাই রে ওদিকে তুই তুলতে পারবি না পাঁচশো সাইজের ফাইল এদিকে সব উলাবালা হয়ে গেছে জানো না তুমি? এই করা সব আলাদা আলাদা তোর কি আছে তোর কোনো সার্টিফিকেট আছে? তোর দিছি না কম্পিউটারে সবগুলো? তোর দিয়ে দিলাম না? আরে দাদা কম্পিউটারে ডিলিট করে দাও, অনেক সময় তো ইমো জায়গা কম্পিউটারে ডিলিট করে দিতে। তো ওটা আমি এর আগে দিছি জানি কম্পিউটারে ইমো কাটবো না। জিপ ফাইল দিয়ে দিছি, তোর সবগুলো দিয়ে দিছি। বুঝছো? আর কম্পিউটার কিনালা তাইলে বুঝতে পারবি, এই ওই ল্যাপটপটা কিনালা তাইলে ওই নিজে নিজে সব তো তোর করাই আছে, তোর সমস্যা হইতো না। ও তো কিন্তু মেন কাজ তো কিছুই না। আর কোনো ধরনের কাজ করে তোরা নিয়ে স্কিল করে কাজ দিয়ে মেন মেন যে কাজ করতো এই বাস্তবিক কাজ সব তো হয় সার্টিফিকেট। তুই অ্যাপ্লাই করালা, আমি তো কইছি মারিয়া অ্যাপ্লাই করালে এটাই পারবি নি, সন্দেহ আছে যে অবৈধ হওয়ার লাগবে। তুই এই পাস ইতালি বৈধ ভাবে তার বড় এই বড় গাছ ধরো ছোট গাছে ধরতে আর সন্দেহ। কইলাম সাউথ কোরিয়া, আমি সাউথ কোরিয়া যেতে যাই না, আমি অ্যাপ্লাই করার সেটাই। হ্যাঁ ও জানি আমি না দিলে স্কলারশিপ পাচ্ছে না, ওই দিলে আবার আমরা দিতে সেটা আমি জানি। আর দিলে সাউথ কোরিয়া জুলাই থেকে দেবো যদি পারি। আর ইউকে তো খারাপ না, ইউকে তো টিউশন ফি বেশি, ইউকে তো তুই থাকতে হবে ওটা লস, পড়াশোনা কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, লাভটা কি ইউকে? লাভে কি আছে? টাকা ইনকাম করা যায় আমার বন্ধু ইনকাম নাই তো, আবার ভিসা এক্সটেন্ড করা যায় না। অস্ট্রিয়াতে সিস্টেম আছে, অস্ট্রিয়াতে ইনকাম আছে অনেক, কিন্তু ইউকে তো ইনকাম কম, বুঝছিস না? অস্ট্রিয়াতে ইনকাম তো 3 লাখ, ইউকে কি 3 লাখ ইনকাম? এটা আমার মনে হয় খরচ করে যাবে। আর জুলাই ইন্ডিয়া আছে সাউথ কোরিয়া, বুঝলি আমি গেলাম সাউথ কোরিয়া 2 বছর হইতো আমি যাব না, আমি ভাবতেছি যে এখন তুই ভিতরে আমাদের জুলাই ইন্ডিয়া গেলাম, জুলাই ইন্ডিয়া গেলাম, জুলাই কথা বলতে। এপ্রিলে সেকশন আসেনি, জুলাই ইনটেক আছে সাউথ কোরিয়াতে। জুলাই ইনটেক আছে। আমার তো ব্যাংক স্টেটমেন্ট আছে, ব্যাংক করে রাখছি, আমি তো আপডেট করে রাখলাম না, আমি করে রাখতে আগে থেকে। আর ওই কথা বলতে এজেন্সি, তুই তুই তো সাউথ কোরিয়ার এজেন্সি আছে কোনো ভালো? লাখে কেমনে সাউথ কোরিয়ায় করলো? আমার এটাই মনে হচ্ছে যিনি যিনি এখন যিনি তার ই করানো যেত না, আমি ইয়েতে যাইগা সাউথ কোরিয়ায় যাইগা নাকি মারিয়া কি কস? কি এই যে বাবু কই যাবো? আপু কোন দেশে যাবো? সুইডেনে? সুইডেন তো ভালো। কবে যাবো? হ্যাঁ মারিয়া, আপু কবে যাবো সুইডেনে? ও জামাই থাকলে আইএলস 7 9 9 পাইতারে, জামাই মোটিভেট দিবি সমস্যা। তুই তুই ইতালি দিবি। আর সমস্যা এটা নাই, এটা লাভ আছে, এটা আছে এটা আমাকে দিতে। আর দ্বিতীয় গেল তো পড়তে আরেক ঝামেলা। আচ্ছা দিয়ে দেবো। না তখন শিওর হই মানে আমি তখন শিওর হই অনেক সময় দিয়ে দেবো সেটা সাউথ কোরিয়া। হ্যাঁ দিয়ে দেবো। মানে আজকাল থেকে জুলাই থেকে জুলাই থেকে জুলাই থেকে কথা কইতালে বেটার লগে। ঘুরাই যাবো না ঘুরাই যাবো না, চিন্তা করতে হবে তাহলে বাচ্চা কাচ্চা বড় হয়ে যাবো, আমরা আর বড় হয়ে থাকতাম না। চিন্তা কি আর করার, দুজনে দুই মাথায়, এক লোকে থাকলে তো চিন্তা করতাম না, দুজনে দুই মাথায়। আগে কইলে এক লোকে দেখতাম না, কে জানতো তুই ভিসা পাবি। হ্যালো, চলো যাবে না করলে শিওর হয়ে যাবে, শিওর হয়ে যাবে, শিওর হয়ে যাবে। সাউথ কোরিয়া আর মানে 6.5 করতে উঠবো যে কঠিন, আমার 6 আই বলে এই যে ভয় আছে আমি, তো আমার বন্ধু এখন কঠিন হইছে না, কঠিন কঠিন হবে। সাউথ কোরিয়া আর না 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 দরকার নেই, আমি সাউথ কোরিয়াতে পরে যেতাম না, পরে যেতাম না ইউরোপে। সাউথ কোরিয়া কি খারাপ ইনকাম নাই? সাউথ কোরিয়া কি সাউথ কোরিয়া না আমার বলে সাউথ কোরিয়া না আছে নাকি, না এই বলে কই ইএপি প্রোগ্রামে ইয়ে মাস্টার্সে ই ভিসা, মাস্টার্সে গুলো ই ভিসা। হ্যাঁ আরে বিয়া শাদী কি করতাম না, যাইতে যাইতে তো শহীদ হয়ে যাবো। ইনকাম কইরা পরে যাব, আমার তো ইনকাম দরকার, যে জায়গায় যাই ইনকাম থাকতে হবে। জর্জিয়া দেখছি, জর্জিয়া ওই আমার বন্ধু গেছে বুঝছো, 5 লাখ 6 লাখ এই যে। যদি পড়ালেখা করতে তো পারতাম না। মানে ইউনিভার্সিটি তো বেতন না, ওদিক থেকে একটু কমপ্লিট করতে পারতাম তাইলে এই কথা। ইনকামও ভালো ছিল আমাদের, এখানে। তুই কি কর লাগে কি কর? আর টাকা থাকলে আমার একটা বন্ধু দেখেন কি টাকা টাকা টাকা। আর করি না আর ইয়ে রে শান্তরি আইছে আর 2 বছর পরে, শান্তরা আইছে 2 বছর পরে, শান্তরা আইছে 2 বছর পরে।